welcome to Vlogmas week 2. So it's Monday and Megan and I are officially back to some in-person classes. Some classes are still going to be online for this week, but we do have kinesiology in person all this week and then principals in person all this week. So I think that means like for every day we're on campus for like 1 to 2 hours or something, maybe 3. So we're going to lecture right now and then we come back to our apartment because everything else is on Zoom. We also have our ethics exam today. That's at 1:30. I also am thinking my laptop is supposed to get fixed today. Maybe. Exciting. So yeah, we're gonna go to campus. We are now done with class, so then we went and printed off. We had to print off the code of ethics from APTA to use in our ethics exam. And now we are going back to our car. We have 2 Zooms before our exam. Those are both gonna be a half hour, but any free time I have, I'm just gonna spend like looking over stuff, reviewing for the issues ethics exam. I don't think it'll be that bad. Yeah, I'm not like too concerned about it. It'll be nice to get it over with though, and like I don't have time to really do anything else for studying, so I'll just wait to do studying for other stuff after the exam. And after the exam's over, like we got a free day to study what we want, which is probably mostly going to be pathology and anatomy for me. I agree. All right, so it is almost 12:30. We have another Zoom in a couple minutes just for like election, like for our class stuff. So that's going to take a half hour. We did our anatomy Zoom already, and then Megan and I listened to a quick podcast episode about the coronavirus vaccine. It's from University of Iowa, and they're just like going over the trial kind of at Iowa. So very interesting stuff. I'm ready to take this vaccine. But yeah, so after this Zoom, we have a half hour and then our ethics exam starts. I'm currently setting up my exam area. So this is where I've been taking my exams in my apartment. And yeah, I just take everything off of my dresser that I normally have there. And that's where I go. So we use Lockdown Browser with the webcam. And we have 40 minutes to do this exam, and then after that, I think that we'll do lunch. So we just finished our ethics exam. Woohoo. It was, pretty It's how ethics exam goes, where it's like, you're not stressed, but like, with it being like a bunch of ethical problems, you're like, I don't know, could go this way or that way. Some of them were like more legal based, so like if we remembered like legally what our PTs or PT is allowed to do, like those are the ones where it's like more straightforward, but then I just struggle sometimes when it's like I'll be reading these and it gives you like some options and it says like pick the best thing and there's like 2 answers that I'm kind of like could be either of these maybe. Yeah, but overall we're happy, and then there's always like the possibility that she'll change or like give points back based off of like what people respond. So and we have a good baseline. And I ordered some lunch because if you guys watched our last week in our life, we still haven't gotten groceries. It's Monday, so we might get them today, but we might get them tomorrow. But I just don't really feel like having pizza rolls or leftovers, so I'm getting a burrito bowl. All right, so we just got back. Here is my beautiful burrito bowl. Megan has some unfortunate news that she realized. I was supposed to get shrimp tempura rolls, and I accidentally on the website, like it only said shrimp tempura, and in my mind, I'm like, rolls, like shrimp tempura rolls, and it said 6-piece too, and I was like, yeah, like they give me 6 pieces of sushi, but it doesn't. She just got shrimp tempura in shrimp form. So she's gonna try it. Maybe she'll find something she likes. But we're gonna chat down and watch some YouTube. Me and Sierra are gonna start studying now, so it's gonna be low-key studying though. Sierra's gonna put something on the TV, probably at like a low volume, and we're gonna start studying. We're gonna start studying anatomy and then eventually switch to pathology. Right now. I'm gonna do stuff for our anatomy lab tomorrow, which means I have to watch a dissection video and other stuff. And yeah, we'll probably just like, be productive for a couple hours and then we'll be fine. It's not being productive. Yeah. Quick update for what Megan and I are doing. I picked this up in the mail, which I will talk to you guys about in a second. But in the meantime, since we last talked, we have both been studying a little bit, and then we did watch the holiday edition of Sugar Rush, and then now we're watching Forensic Files. Again, just kind of as background noise. I mean, like, not really background. I am watching, not so much Forensic Files, but I was watching Sugar Rush. So, I got my order from birds aren't real. I have no idea how to explain this because I don't fully know like what this company even is, but like I saw it on Facebook like a few months ago and I just thought their whole idea was so funny. Basically, like they say that birds aren't real, and so this says bird watching goes both ways, and I just thought it was a funny design. I kind of wanted to get some more graphic tees, but I think I've already mentioned, at least if not on here on our podcast, that I have an issue with buying graphic tees for like bands and stuff that I don't listen to, because then I feel like a fraud. So some stickers, birds aren't real. This is like a political sticker. I have an official membership card, funny. Red and blue one. Pigeons are liars, and then this says drone field guide, and it has different birds showing what their purposes are. Okay, so I know that me and Sarah probably have not vlogged really anything tonight, but we're getting ready to go to bed, and we'll see you guys in the morning. I'm probably just gonna have a quick snack and go to bed, but I think we studied from like 3:30 till 8:30, just like kind of nonchalantly, and Sierra's watching Forensic Files and stuff. So tomorrow we have a kinesiology lecture in the morning, and then I have class until 12:30, and then Sierra has a gap because she doesn't have one of the labs that I have. So yeah, and then we have study time in the afternoon. Hey guys, we are just popping in to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes, which is the perfect way to explore new skills and get lost in creativity. Skillshare has a lot of different class topics, and so we're going to recommend what we think you guys would be most interested in. They have a lifestyle category, a graphic design category, and also a photography category. So the class that Megan and I took is called Product Photography Basics for Your Handmade Business, and it's by Christina Turner, and we're going to say what our favorite takeaway from the class was. So I really liked how for the class she brought up how you should have like 3 keywords that describe your business, and make sure that when you're styling whatever you're trying to take pictures of, that you keep those in mind so that everything's cohesive. And my favorite thing that I learned was how she did the lighting for her pictures. We actually have a lighting reflector, so she kind of told us like how to use that. And I never we honestly we never use that more, yeah. But if I can utilize some of her tips, we can actually start using it. Skillshare classes are curated specifically for learning, meaning that there's no ads and they're always adding new premium classes, which means that you can always stay focused. And it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. The first 1,000 of our subscribers to click the link in the description will be able to get a free trial of premium membership. Thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Make sure you guys check it out. And now let's get back to the vlog. Alright, happy Tuesday. I don't think Megan or I have vlogged much at all today. I think I have a clip of me coming back on the bus. But we had kines lecture this morning from 8:30 to 9:50. And then since Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days that we have like switched, either like half of us are in anatomy lab while half of us are in kines, and then like it flips on Thursday. Megan had kines lab today, which is in person, so she was still on campus. And then I have anatomy lab normally, but we told you anatomy lab is now online, so I just came back early and I watched the dissection videos we have to watch. We have an anatomy Zoom from 11:30 to 12, so it's about a half hour. So yeah, I'm feeling kind of tired honestly, but I was like watching the dissection videos, I was like falling asleep. But yeah, and then after the Zoom I'm probably gonna have some lunch, probably be some pizza roll or something. Okay, well I said that Megan had the car, so she picked up McDonald's on the way back, and then I was like, get me some. Fireplace is on. Time to start studying. It is just about 1 o'clock. Alright, so update, it's about 3 o'clock, so I am going to start working out. I will show you guys what I'm looking at. So that's the platysma muscle, and then I've been going through some origin insertion innervation stuff. I actually didn't make this, and I just realized that they posted this on our icon site, and I've been like meaning to look at origin insertion stuff more, so that was good to come across today. So I've just been pulling up the muscle on Google to kind of like reference as I'm looking at the origin insertion to actually visualize it and make sense of it. So our fireplace thing stopped, but Megan can turn that back on if she wants. She has been studying anatomy and pathology, and she's gonna keep studying, and I'm gonna work out because I haven't been working out. Alright, so I finished working out, and then Megan and I made a grocery list. We're trying out 2 new dinners this week, so go us. We're doing a chicken fried rice recipe, and then also, I think everyone lately has been doing Gigi Hadid's pasta recipe. So we found some version of it, and we're gonna try that just because I think it'll be simple and hopefully good. And then get some of our staple pieces, like some more Coke and some Pop-Tarts. Now podcast time, so we just came back from the grocery store and we figured we would finish our podcast before we have to keep studying. I had to shower, so I wanted to do that so my hair wasn't wet and then I was wearing these. Smart. So it is 7 o'clock. There is currently an Iowa versus UNC basketball game on, so I'm watching that. I'm also going to try and watch that while also finishing up studying. So I'm just going to study some kinesiology to finish off my night, and nothing too crazy. I'm gonna shower. Sierra's gonna shower. I also have that I would like to work out tonight, which I think I could do. We'll just have to see. Maybe study till 8 and then 45-minute workout. And then, yeah, it's pushing it, but I could do it. And then we have to cook dinner too. So yeah, but one thing at a time. So Hawks are currently up, but the game just started, so let's just hope we stay up. Good news. The Hawks won, so we're still undefeated, and I still have my towel in my hair. I can dry it still. We are going to start making dinner. It's going to be a late dinner. It's already 8:30. But I'm still not that hungry, so yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine. We have decided to make cornflake chicken tonight, so you can enjoy us doing our little assembly line. It's 9:30, our dinner just got done, so we're gonna go ahead and eat. And honestly, this might be the last clip of the day. I don't know that we recorded that much, but we're not gonna be doing much else. So we'll probably just see you guys tomorrow morning. Hey guys, what is it? It's Wednesday. So I'm going to head out. I've been studying this morning, so is Sierra, and my laptop is fixed now, so I'm going to go pick it up. And I'm very excited because I've been without my laptop for a week and a half. I guess almost 2 weeks. Yeah, no, it has been 2 weeks today. Yeah, it broke, it literally broke 2 weeks ago. Yeah. The day before Thanksgiving. So, I finally get to have it back, and that's what I'm going to go do. Sierra's been studying anatomy. I was studying pathology this morning, and it's 10 o'clock right now. I think I said that maybe. And we have class from 11 to 12:50, so once I get back, we'll probably just get ready to go. So Megan just picked me up, and now we are going to head to campus. So reminder, we have 2 things that we're doing. One is a principal's lab for an hour, and then we have principal's lecture. And I haven't opened my laptop yet, so I haven't seen it. So we'll wait for the grand reveal after class, or maybe during. Pull it out. Probably just pull it out. And then I don't know if I mentioned that I had an oral exam today, because I thought I did, but I guess I don't, and it's tomorrow because I had to sign up for a new time. So after class, it will just be study time. So I just opened this up, and I already closed out of stuff, but it's funny because literally Final Cut Pro and all the stuff I had open when it stopped working was up still. But everything is as it should be. It's perfectly working. It's my exact same computer because obviously it's just the screen. So I'm happy about that. So me and Sierra, I feel like we made this pretty clear, but we were under the impression that we were going to go to lab, or usually our lab's on Thursdays, and today's Wednesday, but we have had to mix up a couple things, so we were okay, we are coming in. They split everyone into 3 groups today. We were doing we thought, okay, we're doing lab, and we signed up specifically for our lab time so that we could go to lecture right after that. And so we were walking out as soon as we were done with the lab, and we were headed to where we go have our lecture at, and people are obviously also leaving, and no one's everyone's leaving to go towards the parking garage, or leaving campus. And I was where's everyone going? We have lecture. And other people were also going into the other building that we were in, and I was I'm really confused right now. We are supposed to be going to lecture, so apparently we don't have lecture. And me and Sierra just gathered that from the fact that everyone is leaving. And I kind of figured out, I think that today actually was the lab thing that we did today is not in place of lab tomorrow. It was supposed to be what we were doing, it replaced lecture today, and then we just don't have lab this week because we were supposed to do presentations. I looked on the syllabus, and I think that they just decided to cancel presentations because they don't want everyone there. So We are now going to Target because we need to get laundry detergent, and also our class decided to do ugly Christmas sweaters tomorrow. So I only have one ugly Christmas sweater and it's in Des Moines, so we're gonna go get some new ones. Hopefully they're not super expensive. And yeah, that's the update. So, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. We get like an hour back of free time, so works for me. We made it to Target, looking at some of their festive gear. Here's the one that I have. It's got bells on it, so that's fun. Some this is like my favorite birds Christmas sweater. They don't have that many options. This is like the next best thing I found. There's a llama one. We can show you guys it, but like these are a little much. It's a lot. So we made it back from Target. Megan ended up changing her sweater. Yeah, I feel like this style, I mean, these are like, I feel like the same style, and I always just like and prefer sweaters like this than like the printed one I saw. I just didn't want to get a cardigan, but I liked it more than the Grinch one, so I got it anyways. I just stuck with the one that I showed you guys, and then here's our new laundry detergent. All right, quick update. It is almost 3:30. Megan has been studying for the past couple of hours. I was doing a little bit of path. What were you doing? I was doing anatomy, and I also took a 10-minute nap. Yeah, I took a 5-minute nap. So, this quiz, did I say we're taking a quiz, or did I not say that yet? Okay, well, we're taking our anatomy quiz right now. It's our last one. All these quizzes are open note talking. You can do whatever you want. Open internet. Honestly, you'd think that that would guarantee 100%, but they can be hard. We have definitely not gotten 100% on all of these. So it's our last quiz. Should be a good one. All right, so we took a bit of a study break. We finished our anatomy quiz, all that. I checked the mail because I got some clothes delivered, but we also got some grocery cards from our aunt and uncle, and then also our grandma and grandpa. Did you say grocery cards? Did I say grocery card? If I did, I meant a Christmas card. I don't know. Okay, so I got stuff from Princess Polly for Black Friday. I'll show you them, and then I'll also try them on. All right, so first thing I got is this black bodysuit. I just feel like I don't have any layering pieces for the winter, so I just figured I wanted something kind of like form-fitting and neutral, so this should be a good layering piece. Next, if you listen to our podcast, you know that Megan and I like went on a rant about like our hopes and dreams for our future style, so I've been talking about wanting to get a midi skirt, so I found this from Princess Polly. It's black and has some white flowers on it, so I'm not much of a skirt person usually, but we'll see if this is good. All right, next I just got a basic white tank top, crop top. And then lastly, I got these gray sweatpants, which they seem really nice and comfortable, so I'm excited about these. Also, fun fact, Megan got sent another pair of her PacSun joggers that Sherry has. Like, I just got them last week, and they sent me another pair for no reason, so giveaway! Your size small. All right, so here is the first outfit. I think I actually really like this skirt. Yeah, it's cute. I like it. And also, I told Megan, I feel like everyone likes mini skirts, like, that's really big, and I like how they look, but like when I'm wearing them, I'm just like, I can't do anything. So I think this will be cute because it's still like that girly skirt look, but I don't have to worry about like flashing everyone. And then I like this bodysuit too. All right, here is the leisurely look. So tank top's pretty simple, but I just kind of wanted to get something that I could layer. And then sweatpants. I do wish they were a little bit longer because I feel like stretching right here. So like have like a little axe, but I have to like pull them up a little bit, but I don't really mind that. I think the shirt's very comfortable, very stretchy. So it's a good lounging outfit. I like love the first outfit though. I mean, this is just like a lounge outfit, but first one, very good. Okay, so Megan and I turned on some college basketball, just a random game because we were reviewing some manual muscle tests, and that doesn't take too much brain power. Basically, it's just to test muscular strength, range of, or not like range of motion, but there's different motions that we're testing. So yeah, did that, cross that off the list. Alright, so it's 7:12. Megan and I are getting ready to make dinner. We are trying out the Gigi Hadid pasta recipe. Seems simple enough, so hopefully it tastes good. Alright, here is what the pasta looks like. I think if we were to do this in the future, we would definitely start the noodles sooner. Because Megan was like chilling with the sauce and it started to like separate, so But then we added, like, you add pasta water back in, and that helped, like, bring the sauce back to life. So now I think it turned out fine. Me and Sarah are probably gonna start eating this, but we were also going to, like, make garlic bread, and we forgot about that until, like, 5 minutes ago. Also, don't yell at us for having us on the counter because this is stone counter, and that's been cooled for a little bit, so. We're gonna do a quick taste test, our first impression. I'm a little underwhelmed. It's lacking some flavor. We're a few more bites in now, and we've come to the conclusion that we don't like it. Like, it's not just bland. The more we eat it, the more there's, like, something's in here that, like, it doesn't taste good. Like, we will probably finish eating this, and hopefully we can get ourselves to eat the leftovers, but, like, I certainly won't be, like, enjoying my time if I'm, like, reaching for the leftovers. We just tried adding red chili flakes, and I can't pinpoint, like, what it is that I don't like about it, because, like, unless it's just, like, the tomato paste, like, I can't really, like, tell you what tomato paste tastes like. I just figured it'd be tomatoey, so I'm just, like, I can't tell what would make it bad. And, like, everyone's been raving about this, so we're a little disappointed, honestly. Like, I heard it's, like, tasted like you were eating it, like, in an Italian restaurant. I'm just not getting that vibe, so I'm high-key disappointed. I was really looking forward to making this. Okay, so me and Sierra, we ended up throwing the pasta away. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it was not good, in our opinion. Although then we were looking at the comments of people, like, who had commented on the YouTube video we were using, and they're like, oh my god, like, great, my family loved it. There were only 29 comments, but something was wrong. Anyways, we are making it rice right now because when we make fried rice probably tomorrow night, we made the mistake last time of just, like, not preparing ahead of time, and the rice needs to be cooked and chilled, and very important that it's cold, apparently, so we're cooking it now, so that way it'll be done for tomorrow. Alright, so update, the rice is cooling now. Megan and I are going to watch Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, the best one, for the record, and I'm going to play a Big Fish game. If you don't know what a Big Fish game is, basically, it's a website with a ton of games that you can download, and they're free if you just use, like, a 1-hour free trial. And I am a big fan of the hidden object games. I actually haven't played one in a while, so yeah, try it out if you haven't. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday today, and we are getting ready to go to class, except Sierra's the only one that's actually going to campus. I'm going to drop her off because we have the option of either doing it through Zoom today, or you can go in person. Sierra has lab right after our lecture, so she needs to be on campus for that anyways, and I don't need to be on campus until 1:30, so I'm just gonna stay here after I drop her off. Should be a long day just because we have, like, a lot of stuff to do, but we're gonna finish one of our classes today because we both have our oral exams, which was I'm like not nervous for that, but it's literally only supposed to be 10 minutes. I need to, like, calm down. I just, like, don't want to do it. Yeah. But we'll do it. I'll be done, and then we have our path exam tomorrow, which I honestly, like, as soon as I get done with today, like, I feel like I'll be in pretty good shape because I'm not too worried about that exam tomorrow. I just had such a crazy morning, so I just finished lecture, but when I went to go take Sierra to campus, I dropped her off, I come back here, it was like 8:15, our class started at 8:30, and I get in the elevator to come up to our apartment, and then as I'm in the elevator, I realized that I do not have keys to get into our apartment. Like, Sierra used her keys when we left, and I didn't get mine, so I didn't have any. And so I'm texting her saying, like, I don't have my keys. And so she was like, well, then just come onto campus and you can, like, do class here. And I was like, that would be a good idea if I had any of my stuff. Even if I didn't, like, have any of my stuff and just, like, went and made it work, which I don't know how I would have. I didn't have a face shield, and we have to have both our masks and face shields. And so I also didn't have, like, my ID or anything to get into the building. Like, overall, just, like, that was not going to work. I didn't have stuff. I didn't have my face shield. They were all in my apartment. So I was like, I'm coming back to get your key, and I ended up getting her key, and she, like, didn't have any issue. Like, she was there, and she wasn't late to class. I was, like, 6 minutes by the time it took me to get back to our apartment, which isn't that bad because I just was, like, really stressed out about being late, and so all was fine. It was just a lot of running back and forth. I have an hour and a half until we have to get on Zoom for anatomy. So I'm going to spend that time studying I'm just going to study anatomy. And then after that, I'm going to probably study some ethics just because our final oral exam is later. It's 12 o'clock and I just finished my anatomy Zoom, so I'm going to spend probably the next hour studying ethics, and then I have to get ready to go to campus. So it's 12 o'clock. You guys can see my line from wearing my face shield for the past 3.5 hours. I'm currently waiting for a bus right now to head back to my apartment, and then I'm gonna eat some lunch and prep for my issues and ethics final. Today's lunch is our pizza rolls. Sierra just got back from all of her morning classes and is now listening to a podcast.
Yeah.
We had quite the morning, didn't we? I told him about it. I mean, more so me, but
Yeah.
wow, that was quite a situation. Okay, I'm getting ready to leave. I threw on my ugly Christmas sweater. Again, this is from Target. Me and Sierra are just doing all sorts of like tag with the car today because I dropped her off this morning. Now I'm driving to campus because I'm only there for an hour. Then I come back here, then there's like 20 minutes where we're both here, and then Sierra goes to campus because she's gonna go to lab then. I just can't wait for our finals to be over like today, and like I'm gonna feel like de-stressed. I'm like, what's the word I'm looking for? Alright, so it is 2:12 right now, and I'm getting ready to log on to Zoom for my issues and ethics oral final. So everyone gets like 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna log on with the professor, and my time is from 2:20 to 2:30. I don't think it should be too big of a deal, but yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll let you guys know how it goes when I'm done. Alright, good news. I just finished the ethics final for my oral exam, so that class for me is officially done. Megan will probably be back in a few minutes, and then I'm kind of looking for a snack, but I do have to go to campus shortly after Megan gets back. So Megan is back from class, and I changed into my Christmas sweater that's jingling, which might end up being kind of annoying, but whatever. I only have to have it on for like an hour. So I'm going to head to campus to do my open lab session, and Megan's gonna prep for her final orals, or like orals and ethics, issues and ethics oral exam. Right now I'm waiting to get onto my ethics oral exam, so it's 3:45, so I have like 5 minutes until I have to get on. It's only 10 minutes, I can do this. I'm also so tired, so I think that after I'm done with this, I might take a nap until Sierra comes back, so I could get like a 45-minute nap in, and that sounds really nice. So that might be what I do to reward myself. Okay, I'm done with my final for that class. I'm done with ethics. It was totally fine and not a big deal. I always like get in my head a lot for just like one-on-one stuff, or like especially like interview type stuff. This was not an interview, but it just like brought me back because like my throat was getting kind of dry, and it only happens when I'm like nervous, because I remember during PT school interviews, which I do not miss, my voice would get so dry, and I remember like bringing in a cup of water at one point just to like be able to drink. And so yeah, that was just something that I was thinking about. I was like, why does my voice get so dry? So if anyone experiences that, I feel you. I think I'm gonna take a nap now. We are going to start making our fried rice. We actually took our Canese quiz already, so I think that went pretty well. I'm feeling like weight has lifted, like I was talking about earlier. So it's so nice. Like, we are literally done with classes for our first semester, and we just have finals left. And now let's celebrate by making some fried rice, and hopefully it freaking tastes good. Yeah. We should make the chicken first, because I think this recipe doesn't call for chicken, but we want chicken anyways. And then also what's funny is that we got, okay, this is gonna sound so dumb. I got green onions thinking that that was a shallot, but I'd already put it in our grocery cart and like bagged it up and everything. And then I saw something that said like shallots next to the garlic, and I was like, oh, that's a shallot. So then I was like, why can't like just give this back? Like, that would be gross. And I just like didn't know what to do with it. So then, funny thing, this recipe actually asks for green onions, so we're gonna use them. All right, we are in the middle of cooking, but I think so far so good. The vibes feel right. We have the eggs scrambled, veggies are cooking, Sierra already cooked the chicken. So we're getting close to rice time. And I think that'll be a big reveal. But I just feel like it was smart of us to prep the chicken, like prep as much beforehand, so that like our timing isn't off, because I feel like in a lot of our cooking, our timing seems to be off. And things are like, had to do like this complex of cooking before. Yeah. So obviously we're still in the cooking process, but I am hopeful. Here's a look at some of the mess we created. Chicken, eggs, and the veggies cooking up. And then this is like, just look at how much of a mess normal cooking actually like makes. It's kind of annoying. All right, here is the final chicken fried rice. Just finished it. We are going to try it out. I do think, Megan and I both thought this separately. We think that when it said the rice measurement, that was how much pre-cooked rice to add, and we made that much rice. Like it was like on the directions for a rice thing, it was like 1 cup rice for 2 cups water. So we did 1 cup rice, or we did 2 cups rice, 4 cups water to get like 2 cups in theory of rice. But when I added it in, I was just like, this is half the recipe, and this could not possibly take any more rice. So I think we had to have added like 4 cups. Like I think that we should have done like, take our rice, scoop out 2 cups, throw that in. So I think proportion-wise we might be a little off. But it still looks pretty good. Yeah. So hopefully it tastes good because I cannot take another bad recipe. It's becoming a new trend for us to do our taste tests of dinner on our vlogs. It might be a little hot still, but I don't know if I can get chicken in this one. Actually, it's good. I do think I need to add more soy sauce because, again, I think the rice was a lot more than it was supposed to be. Therefore, we didn't add as much soy sauce as we should have. Probably. What's weird though is like the full recipe called for like 3 to 4 tablespoons. We still added 2. I just feel like, I don't know. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. It is 11 o'clock right now, and I'm kind of like just getting my day started. I slept in until like 9, and I haven't really been doing anything. I was watching Good Mythical Morning, and I was just like on YouTube a little bit. I feel like I've done a really good job preparing for this pathology exam, like by studying. I studied a lot over Thanksgiving break, and then I've like been studying ever since then. And like that was even after I like had finished my lectures over Thanksgiving break, so I've just been like reviewing stuff for like the past 2 weeks pretty much, which is why even though exams today, I like haven't been doing a whole lot. I am about to start studying and reviewing now because our exam's at 2:30. But last night I was kind of like not going to study almost, but I did get myself to study for like an hour and a half, and I actually went through, there's 11 lectures in this unit, and I went through 9 of them in an hour and a half, and I was like doing pretty good. So feeling pretty good. I am currently saving a TC2 video. If you guys know, like my laptop that was broken had a video all edited and saved on it, and like that was a huge reason I was like, I also want to get my laptop back like fast because I don't want to have to re-edit a whole video that I edited. So luckily, since the only thing that was broken was the screen, everything else is intact. The video was all saved, so I just needed to add one more thing, and it's saving right now, and then I will upload it to go on TC2 next week. So that's kind of what we're doing. It's just about 2:30, so we'll see you guys after we finish our final. It's 4 o'clock now, and I'm going to travel until 5, and then I'm gonna shower. I don't know what Sierra's doing. I need to shower, so maybe I'll do that. Did you say I finished the exam? I finished the exam. We both did great. We're done with pathology now. I think 3 classes to go, but we have a weekend first, so I'm gonna do this, and then my plan is to, after I'm done showering, try to study until 8, and then we have a basketball game on, so yeah, then I'm gonna watch the game. Hello everyone, it's Sierra. So I am getting started on studying for a little bit, so I'm starting with principles, and I wanted to show you guys something fun that I just did. I do this not very often, like this is something that I rarely do. But if I have like a list that I'm trying to remember or think of and like keep in mind, I don't think I'm like going to have to memorize this whole list, but I just feel like it is a list that I feel like if I need to visualize something to think of any of this stuff, doing little drawings like these I think can be really helpful. I think this is something that medical students do quite a bit, but basically each part of this drawing represents one of these points. So like the first one talks about responsibility, so that's the pillar. Lifestyle choices is the apple, patient-centered care is this thing, increase patient satisfaction over here, decrease provider liability over here. This is supposed to be a leash. so it's supposed to represent compliance. And then the skateboard is continuity of care. So I just feel like that's something that I was able to think of in like 5 minutes, and just like looking at a list like this looks really daunting to try and memorize, and so I feel like doing a picture kind of helps you summarize everything and memorize keywords. I just finished showering clearly, and when I was in my room I went on Twitter and I saw that some people had solved one of the ciphers that the Zodiac Killer had sent in to police. So I came out here and I was like telling Sierra that, and then I texted Haley and Maggie that as well, and Maggie was like, what did you just send? And I was kind of like, well, I'm not sure why you're so confused about what I just sent, because I said what I sent. And she was like, did you even like speak English? And then I was like, because I was like, I said cipher, so I was like, cipher means code, if you like are confused about that. And she's like, the Zodiac Killer question mark? And I was like, do you know who the Zodiac Killer is? And then she said no. And then me, Sierra, and Haley start freaking out because, in our opinion, everyone knows who the Zodiac Killer is. So I put a poll on my Instagram that I need to get more of those before it's more conclusive. But I was under the impression that if you lived in the US at least, and it could be like, I don't know how popular he is like around the world, but like I figured if you lived in the US, like most people know who the Zodiac Killer is, or like have heard of him. That's the only qualification, is you have heard of him. And Maggie's asking like multiple friends right now, and like some of her friends are saying like no, they haven't heard of him, and some of them are saying they have. And like I'm not talking about like you have to be like a huge like super into true crime or anything. Like I knew who this guy was when I was like 12. Like you just know about these people, like same way people know about Ted Bundy. Like he's literally like top 3 most famous serial killers. So you guys need to let us know if you've heard of the Zodiac Killer, and if not, I don't know, I'm just like shocked. Right now, my poll has only been up for, where's the time at? How come I can't? 6 minutes, and roughly 300 people have voted, and it is almost 50-50. Okay, so we thought we would check in, and it's 8 o'clock, which means the game is getting ready to start. Our pizza took kind of a while, but Sierra just went out to go get it, which is good because I'm starving. Also, if you can tell or not, I am sporting a new part. I was going to wait until after finals to try out a middle part. Again, like, I don't know if you guys have listened to our podcast or how much we've talked about it in our videos, but like, me and Sierra are both planning on trying out a middle part probably for like a week and seeing if we like it or not. And obviously if we like it, then we'll stick with it, and if not, then I can always change my part back. But next week, like, I really don't have that much, and if anything, like, if I want to wear my hair up because I am not sure about it still, then like I can do that. So after I showered, I put it kind of in the middle. It's like off to the side a little bit just because of a widow's peak, and Brad Mondo suggests doing it off to the side slightly if you have a widow's peak. So yeah, we got Pizza Hut this time instead of Papa John's, actually. Gotta keep it interesting. This literally looks so good. Hey guys, so we're currently in my bathroom. It is like almost 1 in the morning right now, and I just was like, I want to do something. So the Hawks won, first of all, for basketball. We did pretty good, so that's always exciting. So I've been sitting with my middle part for a while now, and I've got a couple things that I'm noticing. So overall, my hair seems to be adjusting well. Like, it's not sticking up, it's not really uncomfortable, and I usually have a cowlick back in this corner that is like super noticeable, especially like when I turn on and face like a direction, like this will literally like stick up and pop out, and that's like not an issue anymore, so that's nice. I'm noticing there's times when I am liking the middle part, and there's times where I'm like not sure about it. So when it like is super flat like this, and I don't have like my hair tucked behind my ear or anything, I'm like not sure about it. But then if I like go like this and kind of like add volume and get it out of my face, I'm kind of more like, oh, I like that. And then like sometimes just like to get my hair on my face, like I'll tuck my hair behind my ears, and that's okay. But anyways, so there is a TikTok video that Sierra liked a couple weeks ago, and it was showing how to do this thing where it was kind of like curling the front pieces of your hair, although in the video it was like shorter pieces of hair. But I'm gonna get ready to go to bed soon, so I kind of just wanted to try anyways. This is the only straightener I have in my room. It's a fat one, and I don't feel like going and getting Sierra's, so this could be my first mistake. But I just want to like try out what they were doing in the TikTok video to see if I can like get more volume right here and just see what that looks like. That did nothing. Okay, well, maybe this isn't going to work out. I think this is why I need to cut like these front pieces shorter so it like stays out of my face easier, you know? Yeah. Okay. Good morning, guys. As you can tell, my hair looks a little crazy. Last night I decided to try the bathroom curls that went viral on TikTok, and so I'm gonna see how they look right now. So I've seen them look really good on a lot of people, so I'm hoping it's like, how could they be bad? My hair was like really not that wet. I tried to like get it a little wet before putting it in this, but it's like, it was pretty dry. So obviously it's dry now, which is good because usually when I do overnight heatless curls and like my hair is damp, like my hair has a hard time drying, so I feel like at least right now it's dry, so that's good. What I'm most interested in is, like I was saying yesterday, I want to be able to like find a way to get the front of my hair like out of my face. So obviously since this is going away from my face, I'm hoping I can at least do that. So I guess let's see how this looks. It was pretty comfortable to sleep in though, so that's good. I'm actually kind of surprised at like how wavy and curly it is considering how dry my hair was when I did it. So I don't know. It's okay. I'm not 100% sold on this, but maybe it'll drop a little during the day. Hey guys, so happy Saturday. Today's going to be the last day in this vlog before we start a new one. I guess I already talked to you guys this morning when I was unveiling my hair, that I feel like I don't love the method. It like looks wavier than curly. Yeah. Maybe that could be fixed if you had like a thicker bathrobe band, but oh well.
I'm wondering how much extra do you have? Like, could you fold it in half and do that?
I probably could have. It's 10:30, so me and Sierra are going to get around to studying. The football game starts at 2:30, so we have like 4 hours that we can study and then take a break and watch the football game, and then I'm sure we'll keep studying after that. Also, look at how much it snowed yesterday. Alright, so we are going to end the vlog here. It's 11 o'clock. I think we're both going to kind of get ready for bed soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's vlog. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We have a podcast called According To that you guys can go listen to. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in our next weekly vlog. Bye!